guys, welcome back to my channel, Keto with Sammy. Happy Sunday, everybody. Today we're going to be doing a short what I eat in a day. I'm just taking off through my Sundays. Usually my Sundays are pretty busy. I got some things to do. I had to go to the grocery store, get my kids food for their school lunches for the week, prepare that stuff. So usually I'm just busy on Sundays, but I rather go ahead and record and show y'all what I'm going to be eating today. Most of the time on Sundays, I do order out. I really don't cook on Sundays, but I don't know, these past like last weekend and this weekend, I am just cooking some easy meals for myself because, you know, I have groceries on hand. I'd rather use it up. Food is expensive nowadays. So I'm just going to go ahead and cook some easy meals here at home. We are tracking my macros. I have been doing my calorie deficit and I have been doing really good with tracking. I know tracking can get a little complicated sometimes, especially if you are busy, you don't have the time to track, but I'm really sticking with it and I have been doing really good, you guys. This past week was my first week tracking my calories and I have been on track. So, Jinky! My dogs are fighting. But yeah, so we're going to go ahead and be tracking today. As y'all saw this morning, I did have my protein. Jinky! Jinky is like, the weenie dog that y'all always see like pop up in the back of my videos. Is because whenever I'm cooking, she's like, what are you making? She's a bully, okay? She likes to bully the other dogs and throw them out of her bed. So if y'all hear her randomly barking, that's why. But this morning I did go ahead and wake up and make my protein coffee because I had to head to the store, so I just had something on the go really quickly. And I did go ahead and scan that into my Carb Manager. I have been using Carb Manager to keep track of my macros. So since I am doing calorie deficit, my goal for my calorie intake is 1,522, and I'm trying to aiming for 152 grams of protein. We've been falling a little short this past week, but I'm really trying to get the hang of it and really see where I can up my protein at. So that's why I've been having those protein shakes on hand, because that's automatically 30 grams of protein when I wake up. So I love to have those on hand. So far we've had 30 grams of protein, 3 grams of fat, 160 calories, and 3 net carbs. But we're going to go ahead and have some lunch because I already headed to the store, grabbed what I needed to grab, and I need to do some things. I meal prep for friends and family on Sunday, so I just have a few meal preps to do today. So I'm going to go ahead and get started on that shortly. But before I do that, I'm going to go ahead and make me some lunch because my stomach's growling already. We hungry. We got to get something else in. So for my lunch, I'm going to go ahead and make an easy tuna wrap. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and scan all this into my Carb Manager here in a second, but this is everything I'm putting on my tuna wrap. So I have 1 packet of this light tuna. This has 18 grams of protein. This was like the most I could find, so I went ahead and picked that up. So 1 packet of this. I have 2 boiled eggs that I went ahead and boiled this morning. Excuse my nails. I know they look all raunchy, but we have 2 boiled eggs. I'm going to go ahead and mix with the tuna. These are the wraps I'm going to go in with. These are the spinach and herb carb lean wraps. They're keto friendly. They are 4 net carbs. I love these. I also have regular ones. I'm going to put a little Valentina because I like it spicy. Mustard, mayonnaise. This is some avocado mayo. I love this brand. And then we're going to go in with some extra thin Swiss cheese. I'm just going to go in with 1 slice. This is just for less calories, so you can get extra thin if you do want to save some calories. Lettuce, some tomato, and some pickle. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and start by mixing my tuna into my bowl. And as I add everything, I'm going to go ahead and scan it into my Carb Manager. So I'm going to go ahead and scan this packet of tuna. I went ahead and chopped up 2 large boiled eggs. I'm going to add that in. I'm gonna try to find something lower than 110 calories because it's 110 calories for 1 tablespoon. That's quite a bit, but for now we're gonna go in with that today. Maybe I can find something else. I know they have like light mayonnaise and things like that, so I'm gonna have to see something that has less, but we're gonna go in with 1 tablespoon. Then I'm gonna go in with a tablespoon of some mustard. This is optional. I'm gonna add a little hot sauce. Just a tablespoon or so. I diced up 2 of the petite pickles, or you can just add relish. Okay, this is everything I'm going to put in my tuna because the rest I'm going to put in the wrap. So I'm just going to go ahead and smash everything down, give it a good mix. I forgot to add a little salt and pepper, so just season it with how you like. And then we're going to go ahead and prepare our wrap. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and lay down one of my tortillas. One of these is 50 calories, 4 net carbs. Go ahead and lay down my tuna. And I'm gonna lay down all of it. We're going in with 1 packet. We're gonna add 1 slice of Swiss cheese, and I just cut it into strips so it can be easier. We're gonna go in with some lettuce. And a little bit of some tomato. We're just gonna go ahead and close this up. It's gonna be a thick wrap, but this is gonna hold us over till dinner. Then for my side, to get even more protein in, we are going in with these Quest protein chips. This is 19 grams of protein, 4 net carbs in the cheddar and sour cream flavor. I actually haven't tried this flavor, so I'm excited to try it. All right, and our quick and easy lunch is ready. I think I actually got in a good amount of protein, so maybe we'll have some more like tuna recipes for lunch, because good amount of protein. And I love these Quest chips to have on hand. Yes, they're not the cleanest ingredients, but they get in a good amount of protein, you guys, and they're just so good. So we're gonna go ahead and try this flavor. So far, for just this wrap and the chips was, let me tell you all the calories for lunch. So 610 calories for lunch, 9 total carbs, okay? So with lunch and my protein shake this morning, we are 89 grams of protein, 37 grams of fat, 770 calories. So we're doing really good. And 12 net carbs, 26 total carbs. Okay, so yeah, I went ahead and scanned everything in. Really good, on track. I'm hungry already. This lunch sounds so good right now, and it's so hot outside, so I love me some cold lunches. All right, let's take a bite. You guys, tuna is so easy to have on hand. It's cheap. You have so many different flavors, has a good amount of protein. Really good. Let's try the cheddar and sour cream flavor. I don't know if it's an overall new flavor, but they didn't have these in my H-E-B. And like the style of the chip is different. Look, it's like a little wavy one. Ooh, these are good. These are really good flavor. Oh yeah. I love the crunchy. I don't know. The texture is different than like the usual Quest chips. These are a little bit more thicker. I like them. A little bit more thicker, a little bit more crunchy. Y'all try this flavor, it's really good. And I'm just having some water to stay hydrated. But this is our first actual meal of the day, but our second, this is going to be our lunch. I'm gonna go ahead, sit down and enjoy this, and then I gotta get some work done. Y'all stay tuned for dinner. To do today, you guys, well, for now, before I have to take my kids a bath and get them ready for a new week tomorrow. But I'm gonna go ahead and have a midday snack. I'm just gonna snack on some cucumber tahini and some keto chamoy, because I just felt like having something refreshing. It is so hot. It is 106 here in Houston today, and it's like 78 degrees in my house, because it's just not cooling down because it's so hot outside. Even my kids were like, Mom, it's hot. I was like, I know, I feel you, okay? So we're just gonna have something a little refreshing. I had some cucumbers. I was slicing up my some cucumbers for my son because he loves to snack on cucumbers. And I was like, you know what, that sounds so good right now. So we're just gonna have a few sliced cucumbers to snack on midday. I'm staying hydrated, drinking my water. Earlier's lunch was so good. Y'all definitely need to try those tuna wraps. Okay, I got my cucumber peeled. Go ahead and slice it up. Y'all have never tried cucumbers with tahini and chamoy, because I know a lot of people haven't tried it before. Like, to me, this is like a normal snack. Like, I grew up eating this, but not everybody does. It is so good. Like, you're missing out. You need to try it, okay? Go ahead and add my cucumber. I had half a lemon in my fridge. I'm gonna go ahead and squeeze some lemon juice on my cucumbers. Oh, my mouth's already watering. Okay, now this I got from H-E-B. This is the sugar-free chamoy, because if you do have regular chamoy, it is filled with sugar, but this was originated on TikTok. They do have the TikTok shop now where you can purchase it on TikTok, but they also sell it in H-E-B in the candy aisle. You'll see like the little end cap of Mexican candy. If you're in Texas or like you have H-E-B near you, you will find this. But they also do have this on Amazon, I believe. It's called I Love Chamoy, and it's just a sugar-free chamoy sweetened with monk fruit, and it's so freaking good. I actually like it more than regular chamoy. It has like a sweetness but also like a little spicy kick to it, and it's just so good. It's 0 calories all across, 0 carbs, and y'all need to try it if you have never tried it before. It's different. If you've never tried chamoy before, I don't even know how to explain it. It's just, you need to try it. You just need to, okay? We have some tahini. This is probably one of my go-to snacks that y'all have seen me have before, because it's just so good and I'm so used to having it. It just hits that spot all the time. Tahini you can find in the stores as well. Walmart, H-E-B, wherever, Amazon. It is just like a little seasoning that you could put on fruit, and it's so good. And this is going to be my little midday snack, you guys. Just something refreshing for these hot days. And I'm going to go ahead, sit down and enjoy this, and we'll be back later on for dinner. Alright, you guys, we are back for dinner and our last meal of the day. So we're going to be making a chipotle chicken pasta. But remember a couple, was it last video or the video before that? I had made some pasta. Was it pasta? I can't remember. What did we make with the cream sauce? We made something with the cream sauce, and I realized heavy cream is keto approved, but right now we are trying to be in a calorie deficit, and heavy cream has tons of calories for a little bit amount. So I told y'all I wanted to try, I keep seeing like around TikTok and stuff that everybody is making like a cream sauce with cottage cheese, because cottage cheese has a lot of protein in it. So it's going to up our protein, it's going to cut our calories, and we're going to give it a try and see how it tastes. So we're going to make a chipotle chicken pasta using these noodle replacements that are keto approved. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, we're going to go ahead and start blending up our sauce first. So we're going to go in with some cottage cheese. This is the brand that I'm using, the Good Culture, because I heard it was really good. I just got like a single serving size, so I'm going to go in with this whole cup. This is low-fat classic cottage cheese. It has 19 grams of protein, you guys. Really good amount of protein. 120 calories. I don't know how many servings are in here. A serving size is the whole container, so we're going in with the 1 serving size. I'm going to go ahead and scan this into my carb manager. Remember, this recipe, although it's low calorie, this is all keto approved. Of course, we are doing a keto low calorie day, so you can have some cottage cheese along your journey. This one is 3 net carbs. And I'm going to go ahead and add this to a blender. And we're going to get it nice and smooth with our sauce. Oh, it looks scary. Okay, so this is going to be equal parts with the red sauce. So it does say right here that it's 150 milligrams. So I'm actually going to weigh out my red sauce in this container so we can get equal amounts. And then I'll just go ahead and scan it into my carb manager. This is a red sauce that I love to go in with. It's 0 sugar, and it's very price friendly, because y'all know 0 sugars are like the Rayo's red sauce can get pretty pricey. So we're gonna go in with 150. You know what? I forgot to change the unit. Okay. Oh, that's a little too much. I'm just going to toss them out. I don't want to put it back in my container. Okay, that's good, 150. Now we're going to add it with our cottage cheese into the blender. Then I'm going to add a little chipotle pepper sauce, so you can add whole chipotle peppers. Now I'm just going to go in. I don't want it extra spicy, but I do want a little kick to it. So I'm just going to go in with the serving size. The serving size is 1 tablespoon for 10 calories. And I'm going to go ahead and blend that in with my sauce. We're going to season. I'm going to go in with a little Italian seasoning, as well as a little garlic salt. And we're just going to go ahead and blend this until it's nice and smooth. I'm going to scrape down my edges a bit. I need like a littler blender for like littler things. You know what I mean? Like a little handheld one. But I love this blender. Okay, I think I got it nice and smooth. I scraped down the edges a couple of times. It should look something like that. It smells really good. Okay, now we're gonna move on to the chicken. So I'm gonna go ahead and leave this set to the side for right now. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and cook up our chicken. I am going in with chicken breast. You can go in with chicken thighs, but if you want to use less calories, I would go in with chicken breast. So I'm just gonna go ahead and dice it up. And then we're gonna start cooking it up into our pan. We are gonna weigh out our chicken once it's done cooking so we can get the right amount of protein. I'm gonna season my chicken with some garlic salt, Italian seasoning, some pepper, and then I do have this chipotle chili pepper that I'm gonna add, but I'm gonna add it once the chicken is done cooking because I don't want meat coughing in the kitchen because it gets a little spicy. Alright guys, my chicken is finished cooking through. I'm going to turn off my heat. I'm going to add a little bit of that chipotle pepper just to give it a little bit more of that chipotle kick. And we're going to go ahead and take this out, put it in a bowl so we can weigh out our chicken to get exactly how much protein we have for our macros. Oh my god, you guys, this pasta better be so good because it is so hot here in my house because it's hot outside. Then I have the stove on and I'm cooking, so this better be worth it. Okay, let's weigh out our chicken. I already been scanning everything in as I go into my Carb manager. Okay, so we have about 6.12 ounces of chicken. Okay, now that we have that, now we're going in with, these are going to be our noodle replacements. I get this at HEB in the Asian aisle. So these are only 10 calories per serving, and there's 3 servings in here. So I'm just going to go in probably with 2 servings because honestly it's not a lot of pasta. And these are 0 net carbs for anybody that is wanting the net carb count. Total carbohydrates is 2, dietary fibers 2, you subtract those 2 equals 2 net carbs. It doesn't have any protein. We're actually going over our protein intake, so that's totally fine. Okay, now in the same pan that we cooked our chicken in, now we're going to put that chipotle cottage cheese sauce that we blended up earlier. We're just going to pour it in, and I have my pan at a low to medium heat. We're going to go ahead and let this heat through. While that's heating through, we're going to add in our noodle replacement. I went ahead and drained it and gave it a good rinse. Now, if you weren't even doing keto and you were just doing regular, because I have these days as well where I just use like a protein pasta. I could show y'all one. I actually have some on hand, I think. You can just toss this in that pasta, but since I am doing my keto day today, I'm using my keto noodle replacement. I'm going to keep this on a low, and all I want to do is heat through the noodles really. So if you weren't doing keto and you were just doing low calorie trying to get high protein in, this is a great pasta replacement. We're going to go ahead and add in our chicken. And we're just going to toss everything together. Okay, maybe I guess I shouldn't have heated through that sauce too much. No! Did I ruin it? I don't know. Maybe don't heat through the sauce as much. Just tossed it with like hot. I should have tossed it with the hot noodles and maybe that would have kept it warm. I don't know if I ruined the sauce, but we'll give it a try anyways. Okay, we're going to go ahead and serve up our pasta. Doesn't look the best, but hopefully it tastes good. Okay, pasta's done. We're about to give it a try. I think the sauce probably would have stuck a little bit better if it was actually like real noodles, but since it's a noodle replacement, it didn't stick as well, but all I'm worried about is hitting our macros, so that's all that matters. I'm pretty sure it'll still taste good. For my drink, I'm going in with my favorite 0 sugar Gold Peak sweet tea. 0 calories, all that good stuff. And let's give this pasta a try. Okay, don't mind my shirt. I think I have something on my shirt. But, alright, let's try the chicken. Oh, it's really good. It looks a little crazy, but it's good. So I'm definitely going to be adding cottage cheese to my sauces now for more protein and to get that creamy base for it, for less calories and high protein, like I said, because This past week, it's kind of been a little bit difficult for me to hit my protein intake because I'm still trying to learn as I go what I can add and things like that. But I actually went over my protein intake today, so we did really good. We're making up for the past days. So in total for today, I had 162 grams of protein after this meal. My goal for my protein intake is 152 grams, so we went over by 10 grams. Not bad at all. So we did really good. We hit our protein goal today. We stayed under our fat goal, which is 52 grams. And we actually stayed under our calories today too. So my calorie intake is 1,522. We hit 1,301 calories, and then we had 24 net carbs. So we did really good today. Really good for our meals, okay? So I'm going to go ahead, sit down, and enjoy this last meal, and then I'm going to call it a day, you guys. I'm going to shower because it's so hot, and then I have to start a new week. I'm going to enjoy this tea. Best tea. You never tried it? Try it, but it has to be the bottles and the jugs. Like, don't get the ones that are on the shelf. They taste different, okay? Get the ones in the fridge section. But I'm going to go ahead, sit down, and enjoy this meal, you guys. I really hope y'all enjoyed this day of eating. Hopefully this gives y'all some meal ideas for high protein and low calorie. If you haven't hit that thumbs up button already, please hit that thumbs up button. It would definitely help with my videos, and subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you on the next one.